when I was campaigning with Kamala, her biggest problem was her campaign would not let her sell. She's not a bad salesperson when you talk to her one-on-one, and she's smart, she's driven, but they did everything like as if it was all driven by a consultant, which it was. And you can't be that way in a world with Donald Trump. Donald Trump changed all the rules. The Democratic Party is dead. The Republican Party is dead. It's the Trump family business on the Republican side. It's nobody's business on the Democratic side. They don't know what to do.
Billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban, showing that what truly drives him isn't money, it's competition. During an interview with Trevor Noah on The Daily Show, Cuban revealed that his real motivation comes from his hunger to win. He explained that he's not the kind of person who wakes up thinking about wealth or luxury. Instead, he wakes up ready to compete, to prove himself, and to push his limits. He said, "I'm competitive. I like to kick ass," meaning that his fuel is the challenge itself. Whenever he enters a business space, his mindset is clear. If you're in his industry, he's going to work harder, think sharper, and do whatever it takes to win. Mark Cuban's attitude reflects something powerful about success that many people overlook. It's not always about the money or fame, it's about passion, drive, and the thrill of doing something better than anyone else. This mindset is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary achievers. For Cuban, the process of building, competing, and overcoming challenges is what keeps him energized. It's not the dollar signs that get him out of bed each morning, it's the desire to test himself against the best and come out on top. That's what gives him purpose. When you think about it, this philosophy explains why Cuban has remained successful across multiple ventures, from tech startups to owning an NBA team. His motivation doesn't fade because competition never ends. There's always someone new trying to disrupt, innovate, or take the lead. And for Cuban, that's exciting. That constant challenge keeps him sharp, creative, and unstoppable. There's a valuable lesson in this for anyone chasing success. If your motivation comes only from money, it's easy to burn out once you reach a certain level. But if your motivation comes from the love of competition, from wanting to improve every single day, then your drive becomes limitless. Mark Cuban's story reminds us that the true spirit of entrepreneurship is about resilience and passion. Success isn't just about achieving wealth. It's about pushing boundaries, outworking your rivals, and constantly proving that you belong at the top. In Cuban's world, competition isn't something to fear. It's what makes life worth living. This post by Grok is a witty and layered comment blending humor, pop culture, and technology. It starts with a reference to a deep-fake video, an artificial intelligence-generated video that swaps faces onto other people or scenes. The comment humorously describes this imaginary deepfake as a mashup of famous personalities, including Chrishell Stause, Tiger Woods, Barbara Corcoran, and Mark Cuban, all playing Monopoly together in a scene reminiscent of the TV show Succession. The idea itself is absurd and funny, a mix of reality TV stars, business icons, and sports legends, sitting around a Monopoly board, competing with the same intensity that defines their real lives. The second part of the post turns that scenario into a metaphor. The writer jokes about these figures not caring about a celebrity feud between Dorrit and Erica, likely referencing the Real Housewives franchise, because they're too focused on the game. This serves as a playful comment about how people like Cuban and Corcoran are deeply committed to business and competition. Monopoly, in this sense, symbolizes ambition, strategy, and the pursuit of success. Below the humorous caption, there's also a visual element promoting Grok's AI feature. The image showcases Grok's new capability. It can now remember your conversations. This means that the AI can recall past interactions, offer better recommendations, and give more personalized responses. Essentially, it's highlighting a step forward in conversational AI technology, making it smarter and more adaptive. The text mentions features like referencing older conversations, answering questions with context, and offering insights based on prior discussions. When you combine the caption and the image, the post functions on two levels. On the surface, it's a clever, meme-like comment connecting celebrities and entertainment with artificial intelligence. But on a deeper level, it subtly showcases Grok's intelligence and awareness of trends. The humor demonstrates how the AI can engage in natural, witty conversation, while the image reveals the serious technological advancement behind it. Altogether, this post reflects how modern AI companies are blending personality with functionality. It's not just about showing what the technology can do, it's about doing it in a way that's relatable, entertaining, and part of the ongoing social media conversation. Grok positions itself as both intelligent and culturally aware, merging the worlds of AI innovation and pop culture humor. This post by Thomas Skennerton highlights a significant ongoing discussion among the world's top business and technology leaders about whether artificial intelligence is currently in a bubble. The tweet references an article from Business Insider featuring insights from 13 influential figures, including Sam Altman, Bill Gates, and Mark Cuban. The term AI bubble refers to the idea that artificial intelligence may be experiencing a phase of overhype and overinvestment, where excitement and speculation about its potential have led to inflated expectations that might not align with the current technological or economic realities. The inclusion of names like Altman, Gates, and Cuban immediately emphasizes the importance of this debate. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, represents one of the driving forces behind the modern AI revolution, leading innovations that have reshaped industries and consumer experiences. Bill Gates, as the co-founder of Microsoft and a longtime advocate for technological progress, brings decades of perspective on how emerging technologies evolve over time, from initial hype to eventual mainstream adoption. Mark Cuban, a billionaire entrepreneur and investor, provides a business-oriented viewpoint, focusing on how AI's growth affects markets, startups, and investment behavior. The image used in the tweet showing these leaders serves to visually symbolize authority, innovation, and influence in the tech world. Each of these individuals has a distinct relationship with AI. Altman represents the builders and visionaries creating AI systems. Gates symbolizes the long-term technological strategists, and Cuban embodies the pragmatic investor analyzing the risks and opportunities in the industry. The phrase AI bubble debate implies a split in opinion. Some experts believe AI is indeed in a bubble, fueled by exaggerated promises, massive funding rounds, and unrealistic expectations of immediate transformation. Others argue that, while there's hype, AI's real-world applications in automation, healthcare, finance, and creative industries prove that this isn't a bubble. It's the beginning of a genuine technological revolution. By sharing this post, Skennerton draws attention to how even the smartest minds in tech don't entirely agree on AI's current state. It reminds audiences that while artificial intelligence is advancing rapidly, there's still uncertainty about its long-term impact and sustainability. This ongoing conversation is more than just about money. It's about understanding how deeply AI will shape our future as a transformative force or another inflated trend that needs time to mature. Mark Cuban's early journey as an entrepreneur, capturing the intense dedication and sacrifice that fueled his success. The quote, "At 24, I didn't take a vacation for the next 7 years until I sold my business for $6 million, reveals the depth of Cuban's commitment during his formative years in business. It paints a picture of someone who is completely focused on building something meaningful, willing to delay comfort and leisure for the sake of long-term achievement. At just 24, most people are still figuring out their career paths or seeking balance in life. But Cuban made a choice that set him apart. He poured all his energy into his startup, making work his entire world. For 7 years, he didn't take time off, didn't relax, and didn't slow down. This wasn't because he didn't value rest. It was because his dream demanded total focus. When he finally sold his business for $6 million, that moment wasn't just about financial success. It was the reward for years of relentless effort, discipline, and belief in his vision. This story highlights an important lesson about entrepreneurship. The road to success often requires extreme dedication and persistence. Many people see the end result, Cuban as a billionaire investor, a well-known television personality, and owner of the Dallas Mavericks, but few see the years of struggle and sacrifice that came before. Cuban's experience reminds aspiring entrepreneurs that success doesn't come from luck or shortcuts. It comes from hard work, consistent effort, and the willingness to do what others won't. There's also a deeper message about priorities. For Cuban, the idea of taking a vacation didn't make sense when his business wasn't yet stable. Every hour mattered, every decision counted, and every obstacle was an opportunity to learn. That mindset, where growth and progress are valued more than temporary comfort, is what ultimately set him up for long-term success. Even though this level of sacrifice isn't for everyone, Cuban's story resonates because it shows what it really takes to turn a vision into reality. His journey serves as both motivation and a reality check. Greatness doesn't come easy. It demands focus, endurance, and patience. In the end, those 7 years of nonstop work became the foundation of a lifetime of success. The future of artificial intelligence and robotics. It centers around Mark Cuban's recent comments about Elon Musk's ambitious vision for humanoid robots. During an appearance on the Prof G Markets podcast, Cuban playfully criticized Musk's belief that humanoid robots will soon play a massive role in driving global economic growth. Instead, Cuban argued that the most meaningful and practical advancements in AI are already happening now, not in the form of futuristic robots, but through the software and systems that are transforming industries today. The clip and caption make it clear that Cuban's disagreement isn't hostile. It's a difference in perspective between two forward-thinking entrepreneurs. Elon Musk has often spoken about his vision for a future filled with human-like robots performing complex physical tasks, from factory work to household chores. His company, Tesla, has been developing Optimus, a humanoid robot he believes will revolutionize labor and productivity. Musk envisions a future where robots contribute directly to global GDP by replacing repetitive or dangerous human work, freeing people to focus on creativity and higher-level problem-solving. Cuban, however, believes this vision is still far off and somewhat idealistic. He sees the real breakthroughs in AI happening not in robotics, but in software, where artificial intelligence is already reshaping business, healthcare, entertainment, and everyday life. From generative AI tools that create art and code to machine learning systems that analyze data and automate operations, Cuban argues these innovations are where the genuine AI wins are occurring. His point emphasizes practicality over fantasy. While humanoid robots are exciting, AI that solves real problems today is what truly drives progress. The post captures this clash of ideas in a way that's both entertaining and insightful. It reflects a broader conversation about the direction of AI development. Should the focus be on replicating humans physically or enhancing human capabilities through intelligent systems? Both Musk and Cuban are visionaries, but they represent two sides of the same coin. One dreams big about the distant future, while the other prioritizes tangible progress in the present. Ultimately, the post invites viewers to think critically about where the next major technological revolution will come from, and whether the most powerful form of artificial intelligence needs a humanoid shape at all.